tonight on the Newshour is Vishnu Manchu, President of the Movie Artists Association. Thank you very much for joining me, Vishnu. I wish it was in better circumstances, but I want to ask you, and you've put out a statement today saying that film stars like yourself and Samantha Ruth Prabhu are often in public spotlights. Do you think very often you are targets not just of the public gaze, but also of politicians?
See, this has become a trend nowadays, which is an alarming trend. Not just actors in my state, but we've seen this trend come across the country. And one thing which they forget to realize is that we have nothing to do with politics. We have enough, crap to handle. Every day we have to face the brick brats from fans of other actors. They might not like me, they might not like my movie, but they might not like something I said. And we are being criticized is not new for us. And we take it with a pinch of salt. But when derogatory statements are made to use our name for the personal benefits of political parties, that's a big no. That's a hard no. And, not just the politics also, but also, I'm sure you're not going to like me saying that even some of the media also, drag us for unnecessary controversies, which in no way we are concerned, but I wouldn't say the entire media, but there are a few which, across the country, it's a large country. So, our only appeal is that, we are normal human beings like you, like everyone else. I'm a father, I'm a husband.
With the media, there's always a love-hate relationship. You get your fame through the media, your fans see you through the media, and once in a while, things do get uncomfortable. The question is...
But what's coming with the politics is not fine.
True.
What happened is not right.
True, but is that a price most actors have to pay these days? Do you take it in your stride? Or when something as personal as a divorce is made a matter of politics in the manner in which it has? Konda Surekha, the minister in the Telangana government, talking about the divorce of a film star. Has that crossed that red line where you say this is just too much?
It is. It actually shook us. It didn't shock us. I'm telling you, I was born in this industry, was raised here, and I'll probably till the end of my time, I will be in this film industry. And this particular incident has shaken the entire film fraternity in Telugu. We are like, okay, why are we constantly being soft targets? And then we decided, I gave a very clear-cut message. I'm not going to take it lying down. Okay, enough is enough. Every woman working in this industry deserves the same respect anybody deserves. Your mother or sister deserves. Well, you want to talk it within the four walls, but you can't come onto public forum and use whatever language you need to. That's very wrong. And especially when you're talking about anything we do is a matter of newsworthy. For example, a divorce, a marriage. Falling in love, it is of an interest to the public. So even though we don't like our private lives to be out there, there is certain amount of things we'll be like, okay, chalta hai, they're just talking at it. But sometimes when they cross the lines, it's not healthy. And that's what happened. That's what happened.
Do you think the Congress party has crossed this line once too often? When Kangana Ranaut was contesting elections, the statement made again, just as in this case about Samantha Ruth Prabhu, a woman minister making the statement. In the case of Kangana Ranaut, Mandi mein kya bhav hai, came from a woman spokesperson of the Congress party. Do you think one party is to be blamed more than others?
See, I wouldn't say one party is to blame because it's definitely not anybody's ideology to derogate, degrade women and talk about it. Whereas when it comes to the Congress party, I wouldn't say that this is a Congress's stand, especially because the Telugu film industry today, if it is in the state of, then Andhra Pradesh, now Telangana, earlier the entire film, when you go back in history, the entire Telugu film industry, actually all the South industry were, stationed in Chennai, Madras. And later in the late 80s, under the leadership of Mr. Channa Reddy, who was the chief minister of then Andhra Pradesh, he had encouraged the entire film industry to come to Hyderabad. And that's when the entire Telugu film industry picked up bag and baggage and moved here. So let it be Congress and then let it be TDP, which was founded by one of the legendary actors of India, Mr. N.T. Rama Rao. We always had a good amicable relationship with the government. See, we live in glass houses. We cannot take sides. If I'm a politician, I take a side, then I dissociate anything I say, as if I represent the film industry. So we always have, our Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is a very popular actor, Mr. Pawan Kalyan. He's a superstar. So whatever he says, we know that it's his party stand, but not the film industry stand. So we know the division, but it's really unfortunate. But I wouldn't say that it is a party stand. It's an individual's unfortunate remark. I had a conversation with the minister. We had a conversation over the phone. I said that what this is, and she also regrets saying that because she has said it was said in a heat of a moment of some other thing which was coming, and it just spun. Though I don't actually acknowledge that it was a spur of the moment, but we disassociate ourselves with any kind of such atmosphere.
So are you saying that she's apologized, matter over, or are you looking for action against her?
See, I am personally not looking for action against her. It has to be, whatever Mr. Nagarjuna, recommends, we will follow him. He's one of our superstars in Telugu, and he's one of the senior actors. And they all put me up in the pedestal of being the Actors Association's president here. And the first and foremost thing is that here in Telugu, in South, we respect our seniors. And, respect starts at home. So whatever he wants to do, we are 100% behind him. In the same breath, even if this matter is closed, we are not going to keep quiet now, because we had enough is enough. We had enough of, popular people, celebrities, and other people, politicians take, pot shots at us just to divert some news, maybe just to get into the news. Enough is enough. Now we are going to take a very hard stand on this, and we will be going after in future. If anything of such things happen, as an association, we are going to take it sumoto and go after them.
So you're saying this case, even if it doesn't go forward, is fine. But in future, you will take them on. On this case, the chapter is closed.
Right now, it is all the industry got together. We have discussed, and we are waiting for what Mr. Nagarjuna would want us to do. Because it's his family which has been dragged into this, which is totally unfortunate. He's one of the most sweetheart person you will ever meet, and Naga Chaitanya is a wonderful human being. He doesn't come out. He's the biggest bloody introvert. He's such a darling, and their names are being dragged into this.
And what about Samantha Ruth Prabhu? No word from her?
She's a wonderful human being, though she wasn't actually to be blamed for any of this. But the entire thing, whatever has been said, if you go through it, they accused Mr. Nagarjuna and Mr. Naga Chaitanya, which is no. And they played Samantha as a victim. Nobody's a victim here. Nobody's a culprit here. That poor girl, she's gone through so much. And, everybody, she's become the favorite punching bag for everybody just to pull her in the news, because she's a big superstar herself. And just because they drag her name, not only in this issue, in earlier issues also, it's unfortunate they bring her onto it. She's a wonderful human being also. And she keeps to herself. And it's really, that's what I said. We are not shocked. We are shaken. The entire industry is shaken.
But Vishnu, may I say this here? I see a bit of parochialism here. Nagarjuna, Naga Chaitanya, powerful people, you are waiting for them to decide. What about Samantha? She's a woman. She's been wrong. She's the one who's been dragged into this as much as Nagarjuna and Naga Chaitanya. Do I sense that she is also, she's only being attached in the end? Isn't it about her dignity as well?
Very true. But in our house, we don't unnecessarily take the woman's name outside. We've already spoken to our managers. We're already in touch with everybody. And all the women's hill is also, I don't know up north, but here in Telugu, we have a very robust women committee here. And we even, especially the Movie Artists Association, has a Padma Shri awardee, sitting on the chair. And this cannot be a knee-jerk reaction, which I need to take right now. But we have to consult everybody because it's on to the family.
Have you spoken with Samantha?
I haven't spoken to Mr. Nagarjuna also. I haven't spoken to Naga Chaitanya also. I haven't spoken to anybody. But as the industry in the position where we are, all of us got together, but we are in touch with the family members and we are taking the decisions what has to be taken.
But she's no longer a family member, so she will not be asked?
He's a family member of the Telugu film industry. Please get the context.
Well, okay, Vishnu, I wish, when you say there is a women's cell, yes, if you're looking at this issue and this issue arises out of one statement, then all the lead players in this entire story, to my mind, should be taken on even keel. It can't be that you're taking the issue of Naga Chaitanya and Nagarjuna and you're not really taking up the issue of Samantha. That is me as a woman speaking to you, and this is not about up north, down south. No, sir. This is about dignity of women. And I wish, I had the greatest of regards for Nagarjuna and Naga Chaitanya as well.
I know what you're trying to do, but I'm not going to...
But don't hyphenate the woman involved in this.
No, that's very wrong. You're taking the entire issue to a different stream, which is not called for. I'm not going to fall for that. I would love for you to go back and hear whatever I've said. Just because I didn't mention Samantha doesn't mean that we don't care for her. I don't need to come out to the open and tell the media that what we're trying to do with her or managers or anybody.
Well, I wish you would speak for her as well. It's my wish.
I am speaking for her. I'm pretty sure she voted for me, and I am speaking on her behalf.
Well, we do hope all people concerned in this particular case get the justice that they deserve, because frankly, on one thing that both of us concur is clearly professionals cannot be targets of politicians just because they want to score brownie points against their own opposition. On that, I'm absolutely one with you. Thank you very much, Vishnu, for joining me on the Newshour tonight.